Inflammation is one of the painful and tiring diseases that can happen to many people frequently. Especially when it becomes chronic, it may require very long-term treatments. Since long-term use of drugs has as much harm as benefits, some people have started to research herbal treatment methods instead of using drugs for these inflammations. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like and comment on the video before moving on to the video. If you're ready, let's move on to the video. Do you know what causes inflammation, which is seen in about 2 out of 4 people in the community? We have researched for you those who are curious about inflammation that causes severe body pains and later diseases. So what is the cause of inflammation? What are the symptoms that show inflammation in the body? Is there a cure for inflammation? Which foods drive the inflammation in the body? You can find answers to all these questions in this video. With the reduction of red blood cells in the body becomes vulnerable to inflammation. Inflammation is a health problem that can occur due to many reasons. Common causes include infections, pneumonia, and diseases such as rheumatism. What are the symptoms that indicate inflammation in the body? Swelling behind the ears, elbows, knees, hip bones, neck, wrists and ankles, pain and stiffness in joints and muscles during motor movements, chronic weakness, fatigue and insomnia, increase in mental problems, stress and depression, imbalance in digestive movements, diarrhea or constipation, sudden rise in body temperature despite the absence of disease, frequent cold sores and mouth sores, symptoms such as imbalance in heartbeat, persistent headaches and behavioral disorders due to overheating indicate that the rate of inflammation is high. So how can inflammation in the body and infection in the blood be reduced as soon as possible? The most effective plant with proven effect for this is vascular grass, that is, plantain. Plantain, which you will consume regularly for 3 weeks, will control all inflammation in the body and infection in the blood in a short time and throw them out of the body. Plantain, broad green leaves, usually grows in wetlands. It has lettuce-shaped leaves that open to the sides and a green seed stalk that exceeds the length of the leaves. We have prepared in detail for you how to use the benefits of veins. It contains many vitamins, especially vitamins C and K, and minerals such as calcium, potassium, phosphorus. What are the benefits of vetiver? It is effective in the prevention and treatment of upper respiratory tract diseases. It plays a helpful role in curing diseases as it increases body resistance. It has expectorant properties. It is effective in curing chronic cough. It softens the chest and is effective against shortness of breath problems. It provides rapid healing of wounds. It is effective in eliminating skin problems, especially boils. It has diuretic properties. It provides relief from problems such as edema and swelling in the body. Thanks to its antioxidant properties, it provides support in preventing atherosclerosis. It balances blood pressure and prevents the occurrence of high blood pressure problems. It protects the body against cardiovascular diseases. It calms the nerves and is effective in preventing depression. It helps in removing the fat in the lungs and liver. When consumed regularly, it helps to remove toxins from the body. It is very effective in reducing interference. In regular consumption, it dries all the inflammation in the body and removes the infection in the blood. How to use plantain? You can find plantain at local markets, herbalists, or open spaces. You can get help from someone who knows this plant well to make sure that the product you are getting is really plantain. In order to benefit from the anti-inflammatory properties of plantain at the maximum level, you should consume it raw once a day. Preparation of: after thoroughly washing 10 to 15 plantains with carbonated water, finely chop and add to the serving plate. Then chop less than half a bunch of parsley and add it to it and mix. You can consume it 1 hour before or 2 hours after lunch by squeezing a quarter of a lemon on it and adding some ground rock salt if you wish. You will start to see the effect from the first day. You should consume this recipe regularly for 3 weeks without a break. In case of recurrence of inflammation and infection, you can apply the cure again. Plantain tea. Add a teaspoon of dried plantain or 2 to 3 leaves of fresh plantain to a cup of boiling water. Close the mouth and let it brew for 5 minutes. If you want to sweeten it, definitely do not add sugar. You can sweeten it with natural honey. A skin mask is created by turning it into a cure to remove acne and boils and black spots on the face. In healing wounds, insect bites, it is crushed and applied to the relevant area. What are the harms of plantain? As with all herbal products, plantain is also known. It is recommended to be consumed carefully and carefully. If you have a sensitive body, have allergies, are pregnant, breastfeeding, have a chronic illness, consult your doctor before using plantain. It can cause side effects such as itching, redness, skin rash in sensitive bodies. Therefore, if you are going to use it for the first time, it is recommended to consult your doctor, do an allergic test and drink a maximum of 2 cups a day. What are other anti-inflammatory foods? Basil. Basil is one of the plants that takes the first place in fighting inflammation. Garlic. Garlic has the ability to fight bacteria in the body. Garlic, which is a strong antibiotic, should be consumed raw if it is to be used as an anti-inflammatory. Garlic is a product that has anti-inflammatory properties thanks to some of its ingredients. You can crack the garlic, which you do not want to prefer because of its smell, and swallow it like a pill by cracking it with water, or you can use it in your meals instead of taking it directly. Keeping 2 cloves in the mouth every day is not only functional as an anti-inflammatory, but also protects against new inflammations. Like basil, cloves also contain eugenol, and thanks to this feature, it is very effective in vascular inflammation. Turmeric is one of the anti-inflammatory herbs. The anti-inflammatory properties of turmeric are due to the curcumin it contains. It is also used in the treatment of joint inflammation, muscle sprains and similar diseases. To use with turmeric, a teaspoon of turmeric should be mixed into a glass of water and consumed regularly. According to studies, it has been determined that a person who eats 50 grams of walnuts a day has a decrease in CRP, which is an indicator of inflammation in his body. Since high levels of CRP cause heart diseases, it is possible to protect against heart diseases with regular consumption of walnuts. For use, put 3 walnuts in a glass of water and leave it all night and sip this water on an empty stomach in the morning. Walnut water will be effective in keeping you fresh all day. Stinging nettle causes toxins to be excreted through the kidneys. It also reduces the chemicals of inflammation in the body and has pain relief properties. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to follow our current videos. See you in the next video. Bye.